when it comes to drawing on 3D faces or snap to a plane, you'll have the option for the UCS to follow. Now, in this exercise, what I'm going to make use of is the catalog. We're going to bring in symbols from the catalog. At the bottom right hand side, I've explained to you about the 2D drawing, so we're going to make use of this drawing mode. We've got the 3D free, 3D UCS, and the modeling. So let's have a look and see the configuration for the 3D free. So I'm going to right click, configure drawing modes, and let's have a look and see. The 3D free is set my 3D orbit to enable. My projection will be 3D, project onto a plane, and my UCS will follow. So I'm going to say close, and as soon as I'm going to bring in my symbol, have a look as I move my pointer. Caddie will confirm bottom right hand side that my Z height is set to 0. So my UCS is whirled, and now I'm going to bring in my symbol. Now, as I move my symbol, as you can see, it picks up the plane, or it projects against the object, and I can place my symbol. Now at the moment, as you can see, it displays the grid and the UCS with my symbol. So I can either bottom right hand side, I can ask Caddie at the bottom right hand side, show my UCS axis or grid. So if I left click, that will be only my axis. If I left click, then I activate my grid as well. So both of them is displaying at the moment. So now I can place it against the wall or the plane. So if I press escape, now you can see that my UCS did follow, and it's against the wall. So let's bring in the wine bottle. I'm going to zoom in. As you can see, it picks up the top of the table. I'm going to place my symbol, press escape. So now my UCS have moved from the wall, and it adapts to the angle of my table. So if I go back to my 3D free, let's have a look and see the 3D UCS. The only difference between this one and the previous one is that my UCS is set to free and not to follow. So although my UCS is at the moment on top of my table, you will see that when I'm going to bring in my bar stools, my UCS will remain on top of the table. So I'm just going to switch to 3D UCS. I'm going to bring in my symbol, and then as I move it, as you can see, it picks up my slab. So I'm going to place my first stool, I'm going to place my second stool, I'm going to press escape, and as you can see, my UCS remain on top of my table. So that's the difference between my 2D drawing, my 3D free, and my 3D UCS. If I just recap on the configuration, you will see that my 2D drawing is hard-coded, as well as my 3D modeling is also hard-coding. At any stage, you can add additional modes. You can call it, let's say, call it Caddie 26. I'm going to say OK, and I can ask Caddie, right, my 3D orbit, I want it to be enabled. My projection, I want to change it to 2D only. And my project onto, it need to be only related to my UCS. And my UCS can be free. So if I'm going to say apply, I can say close, and at the bottom I can then toggle. As you can see, the new one is in the list, my Caddie 26.